Hello and a very, very warm welcome. My name's Sean Ryan. You're, of course, watching the Planet Cruise TV show. Now, this show is always an extremely special hour. We always bring you outstanding offers with, of course, Planet Cruise. Planet Cruise are the #1 UK independent agent, and this hour they're featuring the one and only 5-star modern luxury cruise liner. We are talking about Celebrity Cruises, and the deals tonight are incredible. Now, Planet Cruise, they are the UK's #1 agent when it comes with Celebrity Cruises, which means that the offers tonight are exceptional. And we are joined by one of the most glamorous ladies I've ever met.
Sean, that's really kind.
You, oh, sorry, yeah. The one and only Ruth from Celebrity. Hello, nice to see you.
Lovely to see you, Sean. And Keith.
I thought we were going to dress up for the show, Keith. That was all. It is 5-star luxury cruising.
Oh, you both said to me beforehand where you said, wear what you want.
Anyway. Ruth, thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
Many of our regulars know that Celebrity Cruises are a massive favourite of mine and Keith's. We absolutely adore your brand.
Yeah.
I've never had a single bad experience with Celebrity.
It's lovely to hear.
Well, you hear this all the time now, don't you?
We do.
You do?
We do. We do our very best to please every single guest that ever cruises with us. And I know you've both had absolutely amazing experiences with us.
Several times.
Yes. And you keep coming back. And that is testament, as so many of our guests do, keep coming back again and again.
I can't give a better compliment than to say that my first ever cruise that I paid for after 15 years of working in the industry was a Celebrity Cruise. There we go.
Tonight is all about introducing you to Celebrity, so give us a few little tasters, Ruth.
Well, our tagline is modern luxury, and that's what sets us apart. We have several passions, one of which is destination, and tonight we're going to take you around the world from Europe to Asia, Australia and the Caribbean. There's nowhere we don't go. Food and wine. Now, this is such an integral part of your cruise once you're on board. Whether you love sushi or soufflés, again, the choice is absolutely immense. I know you loved the sushi lollipops when you were on board, Keith.
And the popcorn shrimp, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And service, you know, it's those little touches. We really want all of our guests to have the best experience they possibly can when they're on board with us. And, of course, we launched Canyon Ranch Spa Club. This is the best spa club in North America, and they run a wonderful health and well-being program. You'll come back sparred. Sean, you love the entertainment,
I've got to say,
you?
The entertainment is, for me, the best at sea. The professionalism of the dancers, the singers, the acts, incredible. And it's a big part of the evening for me.
It really is. And whether it's acrobats or mermaids in the solarium, whether it's the Miami Scratch DJs, it's acrobats, it's West End musicals, classical, there is something for everybody.
And we just saw their real grass, of course.
Which we have this evening, of course, yes. And it is those unique things like the Martini Ice Bar that you can see there, like our unique lawn club on board. It is a wonderful modern luxury experience.
And this is why every year you win numerous awards again and again and again.
And we just won another one. I know I was here 2 weeks ago. I was, and I said...
Well, you're showing off now.
I know, we are showing off, aren't we?
What's the latest?
Well, we won Food and Wine 2 weeks ago today, and then 2 days later, Best Luxury Cruise Line, voted by Cruise International.
Wow.
It's phenomenal.
And what is so nice... Tonight, you have got some exclusive deals for our lovely viewers at home.
Absolutely exclusive here tonight.
And I think virtually every offer includes the Classics Drinks package tonight.
Yes,
as well,
I think there's one little hot pick which will come up a little bit later, but other than that, we're including drinks on every single cruise tonight for you.
I think we should toast to that,
Absolutely.
don't you?
So do I.
Let's get started.
Cheers. Yes,
Can you get
we
this
are
particular
definitely
vintage
gonna
on board?
start.
Is this one of your best?
Oh, we have even better than this, I have to tell you. No matter what your taste.
You're not giving us the best, is it?
We say that,
Wicked.
Keith.
Absolutely.
Now, our first Celebrity Cruise is with our very own Keith Maynard. You're going to be on board hosting this one, Keith, aren't you?
I am. Very exciting, because I believe this is the most popular itinerary that you've got at the moment. It's selling so fast, isn't it?
It is. All of our Ocean View staterooms are already completely sold out.
That's nothing to do with me being on board, by the way. She's saying that. Totally. It's selling because of the itinerary.
It is.
Now people are going to start cancelling, but...
And it is a maiden itinerary. Celebrity Eclipse and Celebrity Cruises, we've never done this itinerary before, hence why it is the most popular sailing for 2016. You've got to get in quick for this
Well,
one.
it's Iceland, which is a magical place, and you know, for
Yes.
those of us from the UK, have long had that in our imagination. The land of ice and fire. It's so beautiful. It's so lush. The hot springs in Reykjavik. Oh.
I am rather envious, I am. But let's take you on board. So, again, for anyone that's never experienced your ship's cruise, I mean, the standards are impeccable.
Well, again, the awards for Celebrity Eclipse speak for themselves. She's won Best Ship Sailing out of the UK for the 3rd year in a row. She also won Best Cabins, Best Fitness. I don't know what fitness is, but apparently we're very good at it.
That's very
and
good.
also, which is so important to so many people, Best Shore Excursions, which on an itinerary like this is so, so important. And of course, she does have that wonderful lawn club with the sunset bar. Amazing array of restaurants.
yeah.
There's your favourite. There's jazz on the lawn, sailing from one destination to another. What a wonderful way to spend the evening. The Martini Ice Bar with over 100 different flavours and brands of vodka and martini.
I was gutted. I only tried 96.
Wow, you let us
Hence why
down.
you've got to go again.
And you just saw the staterooms there. They are absolutely beautiful. I
Yes.
always get quite emotional looking at, you know, some of the images of the celebrity ships because I know them and love them so
Yes.
much. I
You
really
feel like
do.
you're going home when you go back, don't you?
You really do.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've never done this itinerary, Keith. It is magical. You've chosen to be on board this one, haven't you?
I was deliberately, I was fighting quite hard for this
Yes,
to be
you
the itinerary.
was. Yeah.
I absolutely love this itinerary. And so, you know, if you are watching at home, you've never been to Iceland before, maybe you've not even been to Ireland, get involved with this as quickly as possible. So sailing from Southampton, there's no worries about your luggage, as we always say. Great accessible port, friendly port as well to leave from. Big sailor, big send-off before you then head over to St Peter's Port in Guernsey. The only part of the UK, in fact, that was kind of, that actually surrendered to the Germans during World War II. So there's a lot of history in this place. You can go and explore that on the bus system. It's also a tax haven, and with that you get loads of trendy, beautiful restaurants. But the main thing about it is it's a walker's paradise. You can walk over the island, crisscross it, and enjoy those beautiful cows that come over and kind of moo at you gently.
And prettier than Jersey, I found when I went there.
Don't tell people from Jersey that.
No,
yeah, if anyone
sorry,
from Jersey's
Jersey
watching,
people.
but yeah.
I loved it.
I loved it too. I have to say.
did.
Yeah, very pretty.
So then we've got a chance to go over to Cork. Now this is an amazing part of the world. The actual port itself is called Cove. This is your chance to go and kiss the Blarney Stone, which I've of course done. Most of us, in fact all three of us I'm sure have. You hang upside down, you kiss that stone, and it's an incredible thing. This is Blarney Castle as well, and that gives you the gift of the Gab. You've also got a chance to head out here into the Ring of Kerry, which is an amazing drive. You've got the beautiful picturesque harbour. You've got the Titanic Memorial there as well. Loads and loads of great things to do. I'm a local gal as well. It's a great historic part of the world. In fact, Cork itself is very friendly. Then we're going through for 2 days at sea. In this chance, of course, as you head out to Iceland, the excitement building and building and building. Wonderful cocktail parties, great entertainment on board that you were talking about before. The amazing cuisine, and literally there is so much to see and do and eat. And then you get to Iceland. And of course, your first port of call, Akureyri. This is a genuine midnight sun destination. It's a beautiful, charming port. There we go. Just look at what you're going to have in store when you arrive. It's got beautiful botanical gardens. Funnily enough, they're the most northerly in the world. You're going to hear that phrase quite a lot when you head over to this part of the world. So it's a gorgeous array of flower, of plants, of nature with these massive waterfalls. And you've also got a chance to go whale watching here. 18 species to be seen, from minkies all the way through to killer whales. And then, of course, Godafoss, which you saw a picture of before, which is called the Waterfall of the Gods. There's so much more I could go into, but of course this is an age-old land of huge, beautiful lakes, of bubbling sulphur mud pits, of hidden caves and coves and dormant volcanoes. It's beautiful. Then we're going through from here through to Isafjord, or Isafjordur, and this is incredible. It's probably the most picturesque and tiniest of the ports that you're calling into. It's a great starting point for people that want to experience the natural beauty of what's called the Western Fjords, and again steep mountains flowing into this beautiful, tranquil water, and all around a chance for you to get involved with golfing, with hiking, with skiing, just some of the things that are on offer if you don't just want to sit down, have a coffee and soak it all up. And then Reykjavik. Wow. This actual name translates as Smoky Bay or Steamy Bay. And that is in direct relation to, of course, those wonderful hot water pools that you can relax in.
Yes, the hot springs.
The big thing to do here is to go through, to these huge, beautiful springs to relax in these blue lagoons, these geothermal spas where minerals bubble up from 5,000 foot below the Earth's surface, and apparently are amazing for the skin. Sean, you need to go there, mate. It will take about 15 years off you.
I'm actually going to hide in your luggage.
Ah.
I am going to be with you, Keith, on this one.
Maybe it should be cruise with Keith and Sean.
Oh, I'd like that. You can share my cabin. I'm not sure what Mel would say, but I think we can get a family-sized cabin. Do you do that?
We do.
And then we've got Skoka, of course, on there as well, with eruptions every few minutes that you can go and see. You've got these wonderful mud pools, beautiful stark terrain, and you've got an overnight in Reykjavik. We need to say it. That's so important.
2
Overnight
days.
there.
Yes.
2 full days to explore it. That is incredible. 4 days in Iceland. I've not seen an itinerary featuring that much time in Iceland and an overnight there, which is so special. Totally transforms the place at night. Back to Belfast. Incredible chance for you to go and see the Giant's Causeway, things like the Carrick-a-Rigi rope bridge. I mean, we all know about the Giant's Causeway, of course. That, you know, it's a natural phenomenon. There's great things like Belfast Castle. There's, of course, the Titanic experience as well, which I must recommend you go and do.
It's incredible, isn't it?
It really is. It will reduce you to tears, and that's not a bad thing because it is an incredible thing to go and do. And then beyond that, you've also got, of course, the many excellent pubs which serve hot whiskey. And if you think, what's that? Go and try it. It's gorgeous, hot whiskey. And then, relaxing day at sea before you're back to Southampton. I wish I could tell you and spend a whole show just talking about this itinerary. I can't for time, but it's incredible.
I think the fact that you've chosen to host this one, Keith, says a lot, because you've travelled the world and you're excited by this. Now, this offer is even better than it first appears because you're obviously going to get the free cocktail party with our very own Keith Maynard. He'll tell you all the inside gossip and lots of terrible things about me, I'm sure.
Be a few old cruising stories, yeah.
But am I right in saying, Ruth, that the price on the screen is actually for balcony?
It is. We've got a free upgrade from ocean view to balcony. And we're including the classic drinks package, and your price is 1899 for the maiden voyage for the balcony.
For the balcony?
Yeah. What I do want to just stress, though, is that is a slightly obstructed view. It's very limited. There's only about 5 cabins left on that. However, we've got an exclusive offer on the Clearview balconies. It's only £50 to upgrade for the whole 12 nights, and it should be £125. So there's your number one exclusive for the night.
So you really need to go for this. We're going to talk about the classics drinks package throughout the show. It's my favourite drinks package. It is amazing. I love every single part of it, from the soft drinks, the coffees, the spirits, the wines. But that is included. And Ruth, you worked out for 12 nights.
Yes.
How much would that be worth?
If you were to buy this classic drinks package, it would cost you £900 for 2 people.
Wow. So bearing in mind, you are getting the balcony.
Yes.
You are getting the drinks package for 2.
Yep.
And you're away in those beautiful places for 12 nights.
Yes.
Now, there's an ID number for this. It's on the screen. 106027. That one is going to go very quickly.
And this is still part of our kind of buy one, get one half-price offer. So, again, there's massive savings included in the price you're seeing. So it's even better if you think about it that way.
It is.
Should be a lot more.
Extremely
And
envious.
you get Keith.
You do.
I think we both want to stow away in his luggage.
We do.
Cabin for 3?
Cabin for 3. Hey, I like the idea of this. Was it in French? Menage?
No, don't go there. Don't go there.
Anyway, don't lower the tone, Keith. Now, we have got an amazing hot pick for you next, and I wish I'd known about this because I can't book it now. I'm away. This is on my mum's birthday. Right, hang on, Ruth. We're getting here return flights to Miami and a 5-night cruise. And is it 2 nights in Miami as well?
2 nights in Miami, which is such a wonderful city. You've got South Beach, which is so trendy. Gorgeous beaches, incredible shopping. It's a shopper's paradise.
The Everglades on your front doorstep as well.
Yes.
To go and explore them, the Florida Everglades.
Yeah, and you have got real sun, relaxation, and you've got the best of Mexico as well.
Now, we were working out, I mean, I've paid £500-600 just for return flights to Miami. Hotels in Miami can be very pricey as well. You've got 2 nights and then the most incredible cruise. And it is the best of both because you've got your land stay and you've got this fantastic cruise.
This is great winter sun. This really is. And it's great for scuba divers out there as well because it's a great chance if you are a diver, you're going to love Cozumel and Costa Maya and Miami. And it's really good for sun worshippers and just for people that want to go and see a different culture.
It is.
It's one of the best offers I've ever seen with Celebrity. 8 nights for $899. You can get a deluxe balcony. Only $1,049. Go on,
and if you upgrade to concierge, it's only £50 more to go to concierge. Why wouldn't you?
I'm laughing you missed that, but Ruth put her hand up to speak.
Can I speak?
It's your show, Ruth. You're in control. Now, hang on. Now, this is Celebrity.
Of course.
Our chocolate strawberries have arrived.
They have. Hand-delivered for you.
Thank you very much. This leads us on to food and wine with Celebrity. I mean,
it does.
The food is outstanding, isn't it?
It really is, and as I mentioned last time I was here, we did win Best Food voted by Food and Travel magazine, and also Best Dining voted by Cruise Critic viewers as well.
Well, here's a real taster for you.
And for me, I think the choice is so immense. Whether you choose to dine in our main restaurant, where you will have dishes like Chateaubriand, sea bass, soufflés are cooked to order, but we also have a wonderful classics menu. You know, when you've been on board for a week or nearly 2, and you just would like something a little simpler one evening, it's there every night, and you can chop and change in and out. We also have a wonderful choice of casual dining, so you'll have Bistro on 5, where we do wonderful both sweet and savoury crepes. There you can see our lovely Ocean View Cafe, and there, although it is a buffet, everything is hand prepared. So if you would like some pasta, they will throw all the fresh ingredients into a pan and prepare enough just for you. They're hand rolling sushi. They are hand preparing Caesar salad for every different person. And then we come on to, oh, my favourite, the hamburgers to die for at the Masked Grill. Lunch for me every day. But I think the highlight is often our specialty restaurants, where they actually supplement. The maximum you will pay is $50 per person, so about £35. And you can pay that for pizza and a glass of wine
really
these
good.
days. So whether you choose Tuscan Grill, which is, I know, one of your favourites, Keith, with the real rustic Italian, there you can see the wonderful views you will have. Cuisine with those sushi lollipops, the menu on the Apple iPad. Silk Harvest, which is Asian and teppanyaki, or my personal favourite, this is Murano, Michelin star quality, where you would pay £150 per person.
Ruth, Keith was supposed to help and talk through that as well. He's been eating the chocolate strawberries.
He is eating the chocolate strawberries while we're talking.
Yes.
You're going to see that there's a lot of spaces on that tray now.
You carry on, I'm fine, I'm good.
Look, he's happily eating away.
Honestly, I can genuinely say that the food on board, though, is absolutely outstanding.
Yes.
It
And
really is.
you've not even mentioned the Spa Cafe, which for me is amazing.
Yes.
And they do an amazing grilled chicken. So if you just want a healthy lunch and you're on this health kick, which you know I was when I was on board, you can get a beautiful grilled bit of chicken. I've never tasted chicken like it. I don't know what they did to it, but it was just delicious. It didn't have anything on it. It was just a grilled bit of chicken. I had it every
beautifully
lunch.
prepared, yeah.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous organic salads. And this, of course, is Strawberry Fields from Cuisine, which comes out at the end of dinner in Cuisine restaurant, Strawberry Fields.
Well, you know we're going to get in trouble for talking too much, so we better move on to our next cruise, which I think, in terms of price, is outstanding. It's aboard Celebrity Constellation, and this is all about experiencing the best of Europe.
It is, and you know, sometimes people say, oh, I've done the Med, but for me, I've been to the Mediterranean 15, 20 times. I'm so lucky, and it doesn't matter how many times I've been to Rome or to Florence or Barcelona, there's always something inspirational to marvel at, to see, something I'd missed last time or the time before, and we'll take you there in modern luxury.
Absolutely. I mean, although these destinations are gorgeous, so, you know, you're always excited getting back on the stunning ships.
Yes.
So we're cruising out of Venice, Keith, aren't we?
That's right. I'm going to pause on the strawberries just for a second to let you know what's going on here.
We can dive into the strawberries now.
Go on, no. Don't eat them all. Get out of Venice, of course, an amazing sail out going past St Mark's, right through the heart of this beautiful city, with so much to see and do. Before you head on down the Adriatic, this beautiful mountainous coast, down past the Dalmatian coast, and then you're going to hit Zadar. This is perched on the Adriatic Sea in Croatia. It's a truly captivating city, history-drenched, cobblestone streets, meet contemporary living, and it's gorgeous. Big thing to go and do here is check out the sea organ. It's literally an area of land which extends into the sea and whistles with waves and air pressure coming up. It's incredible. Just ask anyone about the sea organ, and also get a chance to walk around the centre itself. It's dubbed an outdoor museum for a reason. Next, you're on to Kotor in Montenegro. Beautiful. This is a gorgeous medieval walled city. It's a 2-hour sailing, and that alone will make your day. Make sure you're out there about an hour and a half to 2 hours before you arrive. It's Europe's longest, southern Europe's longest and most stunning fjord. And then you see this amazing city burrowed into the hill. Walk the walls, go and explore the cobblestone streets. It's got a great maritime museum and the Lake Skadar National Park and an enchanting wine road for you to wander down and have a few cheeky vinos. Then we're going for a relaxing day at sea before we hit Rome. Of course, walk in the footsteps here of Julius Caesar. Go and say hello to the Pope. go and explore the amazing shopping on Via Condotte with names like Versace. Go and see, you know, the place, the land that gave birth to great names like Ducati and Ferrari. This is incredible. Go and stand in the middle of the Colosseum and imagine the gladiators fighting for their lives as the crowd decided whether they lived and died. It's an incredible city. Best view of all comes from the top of the Spanish Steps. Then we're going through to Livorno as your port, but it gives you a chance to go through to Florence and Pisa, two iconic destinations. Pisa, we know, the Leaning Tower, get the great photo. Florence, another outdoor museum. One of Italy's big three is here, the Duomo, giving you amazing views over the whole of the city. And of course, you want to go to the Ponte Vecchio Bridge. It means the old bridge, and it's where you can get all that wonderful glittering jewellery.
Absolutely stunning.
Then we're going from here through to Toulon. This is now over to France. Toulon is your gateway to Provence. It's your gateway to the land of sunflowers and that inspired people like Van Gogh and so many more. However, it's also Toulon, a very pretty port. It's the heart of the rugby playing area of France, which is quite good with the World Cup on your front doorstep. Johnny Wilkinson played here for many, many years. And you can go to a pretty farmer's market. There's some great creperies on the front. In fact, I often had a crepe on the front there when I was in port. And it's a great opportunity for you to go and explore the wonderful beaches that stretch along this island. There's a little train that picks you up, a petty train that picks you up from your ship and takes you down to the local beach. It's a great port of call, really is.
And then over to Barcelona there, and you're transferred from the port back to London. Now, let's just show you what's included. Now, Ruth, you've got a really great price on the ocean view on this one, haven't you?
We have. The interior cabin starts at just $999, but the upgrade to an ocean view is only £100, and once you go ocean view, you have all your drinks included, because once again, the classic drinks package is included.
I would ask everyone to go for the upgrade, because the classics drinks package is amazing. We're going to talk about this throughout the show, but
yes.
Ruth, are we able to get these drinks anywhere on the ship?
Absolutely. They are available in every bar, every lounge, every restaurant, wherever you want these drinks, except room service. They are available. And it would normally cost you an awful lot of money. I think this would cost you £700 for two people to have drinks on this cruise.
So by going for the upgrade and getting that ocean view and all of that lovely natural light coming into your stateroom, you'll actually get the drinks package as well. These two are really getting through the strawberries, honestly.
They're delicious.
She keeps on putting her pips over here to make it look like I'm eating them.
No, you've had four.
What's that about?
Ruth said two, and I've only had one. Now let's just also talk about the staterooms on board as well, because they are stunning. No matter which stateroom you go for, there's something for everybody, Ruth, isn't there?
There really is, and whether it's an interior stateroom right the way up to a penthouse suite, they are beautifully designed, and there is something for everyone's budget. That is a misconception, that when it's a premium cruise line or a luxury cruise line, people think, oh, it's going to be expensive. But our staterooms were designed by a team of 5 ladies. 85% of our ships are private balcony. They are so spacious. And again, it is little touches. So, for example, there are bathrobes in every stateroom, whether it's an interior stateroom or a suite. Fog-free mirrors in the bathrooms. Who'd have thought of that? Absolutely incredible.
And I can always say I've stayed in inside staterooms. Balcony are my favourite. My next cruise Celebrity is in 5 weeks, and I've gone for ocean view on that one.
Yes.
But as you say, Ruth, it doesn't matter which stateroom you actually book tonight. They are all absolutely exquisite, and they are roomy. They are very spacious.
Incredibly spacious. Probably in our range of premium brands, they are the most spacious at sea.
And again, I have never, and I have cruised Celebrity many times, as you'll know, I've never found anything that was less than perfect. And I really mean that.
That's lovely
Your
to hear.
Your standards are so high.
They are, and every stateroom is fully serviced twice a day.
And anything you need, it's there, isn't it?
It is, at the drop of a hat.
I've got to say, you can tell that the cabins have been designed by ladies, because every time when I went into my cabin and left the toilet seat up, it automatically lowered back down. Incredible. I don't know how it did it. It just kind of almost like,
He's so cheeky,
got a
isn't he?
motor on it,
He's so cheeky. Absolutely.
Now, we're going to move on to our next cruise, which is very similar to the cruise that I'll be doing in 5 weeks' time, taking us over, of course, to Asia. Here's a quick taster. So, Ruth, Celebrity around Asia, how amazing is this going to be?
Well, the wonderful thing, I know I'm going to have to, the wonderful thing about Asia is it is so cosmopolitan, but there is so much difference from island and country to country. Whether it is wildlife and pandas, whether it is Japan and the blossom in the spring, or down to Vietnam, which is so up and coming, Indonesia. We have a huge array of itineraries in Asia. Mount Fuji you could see there, again, all in modern luxury.
And the reason why I've booked this cruise with celebrities, and mine's very similar to this in a few weeks' time, I'm not as brave as Keith. Keith's very well travelled, and I know, Keith, you are very knowledgeable. You find your way around anywhere in the world. I like to know that I'm in really safe hands with celebrities.
Yes.
You're going to take me to these fabulous destinations, but I'm going to get back safely every single
Exactly.
time.
You're going to come home every day and be looked after and wake up the next morning somewhere new without the hassle of travelling.
This is an amazing offer, actually. So, from London, first of all, to Hong Kong, Keith. We're flying over to Hong Kong, aren't we?
Yes, we are. And then you've got a great opportunity to be transferred to Hong Kong for a 2-night stay in a wonderful hotel right in the centre, a chance for you to really enjoy this amazing city. People know about Hong Kong for shopping. I love Hong Kong because of the harbour. And literally translated, it means fragrant harbour. And in fact, there's a light show every night at 8 o'clock. Lots of the buildings are involved. If you can go out on a boat in the middle, you can really enjoy that. And in fact, that tour is included for you. It's called the Symphony of Lights Cruise. It's included in the package that we're giving you here. You get a chance, of course, to head up to Victoria Peak on the funicular and see the amazing views. And you can eat out once a day or 3 times a day for 12 years in Hong Kong and never eat at the same place twice.
Really?
Absolutely.
That is amazing.
Wow.
I've tried it. I didn't
My
quite...
favourite thing, though, was the night market. Hustle and bustle and entertainment
Night
and
market,
food.
the ladies' market, I'm sure you've been to as well.
I have.
Yeah, I mean, it's bargains galore. It's one of the only places where I shopped, and I don't like shopping, I really don't, but Hong Kong, I just had to.
Spectacular.
Now, then we make our way, of course, over to this fantastic ship, this floating Millennium. I say make our way, you're transferred, of course, from the port to this beautiful ship. Was this ship you on, Keith?
It's sister ship.
Sister ship.
actually.
I was on Constellation, which featured on my last deal. Sister ship of the Millennium class, an amazing class of ships, of course, with so much to see and do. That great food that Celebrity produce, and the wonderful wraparound bar at the back, the Sunset Bar, where you can just for these ports, it's amazing.
Anyway, talk us through this.
Hanoi
Keith.
next. This is your chance to go into what's being pictured here, Halong Bay, probably the most magical part of the world in Vietnam. Vietnam is a very trendy, up-and-coming destination, has been for years, one of the most trendy parts of Southeast Asia. This translated, Halong Bay, means dragon descending into the sea, and it's because all these limestone kiosks look like a dragon's teeth has been kind of taken a bite into the sea, and he's left them there. They're incredible, and you can explore them via these wonderful boats. It's an incredible thing to do. You've got an overnight here, wonderful chance to explore the northeast coast of Vietnam. Then we're going from here through to Da Nang. The port that you'll stop in is Chiang Mai, and it's kind of located halfway between 2 historical cities. You've got Da Nang and Hue, and these are Vietnam's major cultural attractions. The surrounding coast is full of these beautiful, almost deserted beaches where you'll find a stretch of beach like that almost to yourself.
Paradise.
And you've also got the Mekong Delta on your front doorstep. Photographic sites of French fruit orchards, of French colonial buildings, of ancient homes and floating markets, and these incredible deserted cities that could be something out of an Indiana Jones film, you know, or if we discovered Mars, they found water on Mars recently, we're going to find that lost civilization. Could it be this? This is what we'd find, because it's that otherworldly, it really is. And then from here, relaxing day at sea, before we then go through to Ho Chi Minh City, the former Saigon, of course. The West End has had the musical there for years and years, brought to life. And of course, this is the place which has inspired so many people's travels out to Southeast Asia. And it's from here that you can go through down the Mekong River. You can explore the Chi Chi tunnels, of course, which the Viet Cong built during the war, which are incredible. You can go and see the amazing architecture. I love heading right up to the top of the big Rex Hotel and looking out across the whole of a city where the motorbike is king. The motorbike lives and breathes, and it's incredible. And getting across the road is a fun experience, much akin to going to Chessington Mall of Adventures. Okay, then you've got a relaxing day at sea before we go through to Bangkok. Thailand, you know, is the only part of Southeast Asia that was never conquered by another nation. Therefore, it retains a tremendous cultural authenticity. You know, you'll see this all the way around. And Bangkok is the world's hottest capital city. It's a chance for you to go and do the water sports, to go out diving, yes, of course. But it's a chance for you to head into the town, to go and be massaged by wonderful blind people at Wat Po, to see the wonderful Temple of Dawn, to go out and cuddle a tiger and see the Buddhist monks there at the Tiger Temple, to go and experience against floating markets, to do a ride in a tuk-tuk, these wonderful tiny motorbike-ridden carriages, which are just so much fun, to try the amazing food, which is full of fragrant lemongrass and coconut. It's an incredible, magical place where I've spent several months of my life and hope to go back there again very, very soon. It's an incredible, friendly city, a land of smiles, and a land full of temples and incense, and some amazing views. And this is your chance to explore that and enjoy that. It means land of the free, roughly translated. And of course, there's the beautiful elephants there hanging around to say hello to.
Now, I know you've got a couple of days at sea next, and the days at sea with Celebrity, they're magical.
They really are. They give you time to relax, of course, but there is so much going on. Millennium has had a $30 million refit. She has the best features from Celebrity Eclipse. So much to do.
So you'll enjoy those 2 days, and you'll make your way then over to Singapore, Keith, won't you?
You will indeed, yeah. And you've got an overnight on board here, the commercial centre of the southeast of Asia, a metropolis of modern high-rise buildings, of Chinese shop houses with red-tiled roofs, of sturdy Victorian buildings like Raffles Hotel, Buddhist temples and Arab bazaars. It's got everything. It's probably my most favourite big city in this part of the world. And it's an incredible chance to sit in the Marina Bay Sands Hotel and look out over the whole city. Or go here, the world's biggest bird aviary, walk-in bird aviary, the Jurong Bird Park, and it's got an incredible night safari. I could go on and on and on. You'll love.
I'm there in say about 6
Raffles,
weeks.
Singapore Sling,
Marina Bay Sands,
Long Bar.
No, it truly is a trip of a lifetime. Tonight we have got an amazing price. Bear in mind, your tips are included. If you go for an upgrade to an ocean view, you get a drinks package as well.
Yes.
And Ruth, you're currently doing, say, some amazing offers. And
Yes.
tonight, this is under £2,000.
Which is amazing when you think it's 18 nights,
Yeah.
all that is included, and you've got your free drinks package on Ocean View and above. And, of course, all the land stays as well, where you've got that Symphony of Lights cruise. And actually, even the balcony is very affordable. That's under $3,000. And another amazing upgrade. Concierge class is only £8 a day more than the balcony,
And
which
we're just
is
seeing
incredible.
the prices there. We've got
Yes.
a really nice selection of dates for you as well at home. But
And, of course, deposit only at this point.
I will let you know, I think we will be very, very busy tonight. I mean, whenever you feature on
Yes.
the show, you always have an amazing response.
We do. We're
But
delighted by
Getting
that.
an amazing response as well on
Oh,
Twitter.
really?
Loads of people. Myra here. What a great show. Can't wait to we're in the Caribbean next year with Celebrity and say hello to your mum. There we go, Mira. Greg Smith as well saying Zenith in the Captain's Club. Absolutely loves it. Loads of great people here talking about in Holroyd as well. Loving all three of you on the show tonight.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's really lovely. Sharonville, love the fact we're going to cruise with Keith. To Iceland, can't wait. It's loads of great tweets.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I do think that hot pick will be flying, by the way, as well.
It will, that
Yeah.
Caribbean,
Yeah,
definitely.
you've got to get on the phone tonight for that.
Yes.
Anyway, we almost need a drum roll because we have been... In fact, have we got a drum roll? No. Oh, we have.
We do have a drum roll.
Oh, very good. Because we have been running a competition with Celebrity to win a free cruise.
Yes, we gave you a complimentary cabin to give away on Celebrity Reflection,
Oh,
travelling
that's my
in
favourite
2 weeks'
ship.
time.
OK, Ruth, announce the winner. Who's won?
Well, the lucky winner is Roger Harvey from Buckinghamshire.
Yay, well done, Roger.
Fantastic. Roger, you are going to have an amazing time. Celebrity Reflection voted best ship in the Mediterranean this year. And you'll have 11 nights in the Eastern Mediterranean with us.
Honestly, that's my
All
favourite ship.
courtesy of Celebrity and Planet. Jealous?
I am actually, I am. But 'cause honestly, that is for me the best ship at sea. Now, service is very important with Celebrity, and
Yes.
again, you know, in honesty, Ruth, all cruise liners that I've been on have given great service, but yours
Yeah.
is outstanding.
Well, I think, again, it's those little touches, and I know I've used that phrase before this evening, but it is those little things. So, for example, as you step on board, be it in Southampton or in Hong Kong, you will be greeted with a complimentary glass of champagne as you step on board. My favourite thing is that on the quayside, in every single port of call around the world, we welcome you back after a long day in Barbados or in Rome with ice-cold towels, chilled juice and iced water. And when you're going to Iceland with Keith, that will be coffee and hot chocolate in case it's chilly.
Well, sometimes I find the hot chocolate has things like Baileys in it as well.
Sometimes it does.
I
We
remember,
sneak
I
that
remember
in
being
there.
on the sailaway,
Yes.
you know, at the front of the ship down the fjords out of Geiranger
Yes.
Fjord in May on the first cruise with Keith, and they were bringing out this wonderful hot chocolate that had Baileys in it. And my dad, ex-vicar dad, had about 3 of them.
Did he?
Oh,
Lovely.
yeah, he had a good like that.
Start
night,
the day as you mean to go on.
Absolutely.
But it is, it's those little things, and they get to know your name, your favourite drink, and they anticipate before you even know what you want, they're getting.
And if you ever, if you're somebody that think, oh, will I be comfortable with 5-star? Maybe you've done 4-star cruising before.
It's very relaxed.
It is. It is.
There is no stuffiness, there is no formality, there's no stiff upper lip.
This is why, Keith, we're just showing you can dress up, or you know, quite.
Well, you can dress down.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I spent 12 years wearing a suit and tie every night and a bow tie. And this is the whole point.
Excuses.
I'm only joking. Anyway, oh well, Ruth, I'm really excited about this next cruise because this is all new to me. It's a 10-night VIP luxury med cruise.
It is. Now, when I was here a few weeks ago, we did talk briefly about the private jet that we have, but this sailing has literally gone on sale with the private jet today, so you are the very first people to see it.
Now, sometimes, you know, the cruise can be lovely, but, you know, maybe, sometimes airports are a little bit hustly and bustly. And,
it's hassle, isn't it?
And not all airlines are great. Well, you've taken care of that, haven't you?
I have. In fact, rather than me talk about it, let's take a look. I'm here at Stansted to tell you about Jet Set Sail for summer 2016. But I'm not at the Stansted Airport you're thinking of. I'm here at the in-flight private air terminal for Celebrity Cruises' very special offering on board Celebrity Equinox. Welcome to the world of modern luxury. Celebrity Equinox was voted best ship overall by Cruise Critic in 2015. So it's only fitting that you fly to the Mediterranean in outstanding style also. So we've partnered with Titan Airways to bring you this exclusive opportunity. Included is complimentary car parking just 50 metres from the terminal. As you walk into the terminal, your check-in desk is right in front of you. No crowds of people waiting for different flights, just all of our celebrity guests taking exactly the same cruise as you. This is the only aircraft using this terminal, so you will have the whole luxury experience all to yourselves. Plus, you have an increased luggage allowance of up to 25 kilos. Once through into the departure lounge, you can relax here on sumptuous sofas with complimentary refreshments and free Wi-Fi. One of the best things is that it's only a 60-minute check-in. You really will feel as though your modern luxury holiday has already begun. Once called to board your exclusive flight, it's a very short walk to the aircraft. You've got premium economy size seats so you can stretch your legs and really relax. The outbound flight will serve you a complimentary hot breakfast with drinks and the return flight a hot lunch with drinks. And when you land at your destination, you'll be met by celebrity representatives, whisked off to the port and enjoy priority embarkation to Celebrity Equinox. On your return flight, you'll board the same aircraft and fly home in the same modern luxury style to which you've become accustomed. But remember, there is only one aircraft, so customs and immigration are incredibly quick and you'll be in your car within minutes. Personally, I can't think of a better way to travel, so come Jet Set Sail with Celebrity Cruises and Planet Cruise. You'd be mad not to.
I tell you what, that's the way to do it, isn't it?
Isn't it? This is completely hassle-free. There is one aircraft, one flight, no thousands of people milling around. Look at this stunning terminal. Now, that's not Heathrow, is it?
It's, you know, when you sometimes see the people going, business class or, first class, upper class, you're a bit envious, but the whole experience here is fantastic.
And actually, what I want to point out is that because you receive the complimentary car parking, there's none of this long stay and car parks and buses. You park right outside the terminal. That's all complimentary. Once you equate that in, it is no more expensive than flying from Heathrow, Gatwick, Birmingham or Manchester. And actually, people are travelling from all over the country to do this.
I mean, and when I heard about this, I expected this one to be really expensive.
And it's not.
It really isn't.
It's not.
And this is just one. The deal we're going to deal now, this particular itinerary, is one of the many that you can do with this package. That's
We've
the
got
important
about
thing to make.
7 or 8 sailings, but this one, as I mentioned, has gone on sale today. Hence, it's exclusively yours.
And this is for an ocean view as well. Does it come with the drinks package? Ruth?
It does. It has the drinks package included as well.
The viewers are going to think I'm obsessed with that drinks package. Anyway.
I'm going to enrol him into Alcoholics Anonymous soon.
It's got a real problem.
I like all the coffees and things as well.
It is. All the soft drinks, the bottled water, absolutely. Great value.
It's a mess of empties.
No, it's not. Keith, we fly from Barcelona.
Okay, you've got a wonderful start to your holiday, and that really can't be overemphasised how beautiful, what a great start it is. Then you're going to arrive in this great part of the world in Barcelona. You embark the ship, and again, once you've headed off, you're going to be starting to your holiday in Toulon. It's your gateway to Provence. We've already talked about this. Great chance to go and explore some of the French countryside. Then we're heading out from here through to Cannes, and this is where it gets really exciting because you've got an overnight here, which alone is rare, and at any time would be great because Cannes is this incredible glitzy, incredible destination anyway. But the fact is, the big thing that Cannes is really famous for is the film festival. You have the overnight during the film festival.
I know.
The famous red carpeted steps full of those celebrities are going to be there, and you can be a part of that atmosphere. Now, just imagine what it is just to get a hotel, which you can't do at this time of year.
It would cost you hundreds for one night in Cannes.
Absolutely, but you've got that. You're on the ship. Your hotel has docked on your exclusive, almost private yacht, and you are there with the rest of the celebrities on a celebrity ship, enjoying this wonderful VIP experience.
Yes.
Everything so far about this is absolutely outstanding.
It's perfect.
This is my favourite one.
Yeah, I bet.
Then, of course,
what's next then?
you're going through to Livorno. I've already talked about Livorno. It's your gateway to Florence, it's your gateway to Pisa, an incredible introduction to your first move over to Italy. Then you're going to work your way down the coast and head over to Ajaccio. This is Corsica. This is the land that gave us the wonderful Napoleon Bonaparte, the wonderful smell of honeysuckle as you sail in. And you've got the great Corsican plum wine. You've got the beautiful spicy sausages they produce, the amazing beaches, and the wonderful hilly interior, the wonderful Prunelli Gorge. You'll see lots of people driving around. It's a big driving island because the motorbikes particularly because they love the hills. And then you've got Europe's only tortoise protection centre, Capilouto Park. Head there because it's gorgeous.
And they make the best nougat in the world there too.
They do.
They do, yes.
Or nuggets to those of us that aren't posh. Okay. Then we're going through to another one of the big islands, and this is Sardinia, and this is incredible. Sadly it's fallen off a lot of itineraries, and I'm so glad to see it back here because I believe Sardinia has the best beaches in the Mediterranean, bar none. It's an incredible mix. It was basically conquered and ruled over by many different people: the Phoenicians, the Vandals, the Byzantines, and therefore it's got a wonderful eclectic mix of different cultures thrown in. Great food, you know, roast suckling pig is a big thing here, and wild stuffed boar, and you've got great what they call the Nuragai, the bronze-aged little monuments spotting the island. Then we're going through a relaxing day at sea to another one of the big islands. This could almost be called the cruise of big Mediterranean islands because we're now going to the land of the Godfather. The land, of course, that was made even more famous by the evocative Godfather films, people like Robert De Niro, what am I saying? Marlon Brando. You know, and bringing it to life for us. And you can actually trace the roots of the film and the places they filmed on a wonderful tour. You can head up to Mount Etna. You can see the wonderful countryside. My brother-in-law comes from this part of the world, and I've spent time with his family in the mountains. It's so picturesque. It's so beautiful. It's so lush. And this is a great chance for you to go and explore it. Then we're going through. It gets even better. You're then going back onto the mainland coast, and this is Amalfi. This is incredible. This is the orange blossom, the lemon blossom coastline, where you've got this incredible, beautiful scenery where you've got almost impossibly houses clinging to these cliffs that overlook the beautiful sea. The great thing to do here is just, if you can to hire a car and drive along and just enjoy it, or just do one of the wonderful tours.
Or take a boat trip, because then you can see it from the other side along the coast. This is my favourite coast in the world.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Stunning.
And it's a great chance to try limoncello in the Berk.
Yes.
I mean, limoncello here is very, very big.
Go over to Capri.
And yeah, go to Capri, try the Jet Set Island, and also accessible from here is to head back into Naples to go to places like Pompeii and Herculaneum.
And then back, of course, to Rome, where you've disembarked and you've transferred from the port to the airport and back to the UK. Now, we've got the wrong details there. That's for Keith. You're plugging yours again there, Keith.
Well, I wanted to get it in, you know what I mean? It's such a good deal.
Yeah, so
we are including the free classic drinks package once again. We have got a free upgrade from interior to ocean view, and also it's only £10 a day to go from ocean view to balcony. And look at some of those stunning views you will have. £10 a day.
I honestly think when you break this down, you know, and that VIP return charter flight, you saw how wonderful.
Yes.
This is
for people who don't like flying.
Yeah.
It really is, or hate the hassle
and
of it.
all the things that you don't like, things like, you know, really stingy luggage allowances. You've
Yep.
got extra baggage allowance. You've got
Yep.
that private air terminal. 60-minute check-in.
Yes, although I have to say, we took a few of our guests down there and they said it's so beautiful, we want to come 2 hours before. It's so gorgeous.
And even things like, you know, the car parking, which is free, of course, as well. And that's really close to the terminal.
Literally right outside the door. It's so easy. And they also said that by the time you walk down the aircraft steps, collect your suitcase and into your car will take you 15 minutes, 20 minutes maximum.
Really?
Yeah.
And you've got a really wide variety of prices, haven't you?
We do. And we've got a series of departures, as you can see there. Some of them are just 7 nights to the Eastern Mediterranean. Some of them are longer. We've got a 12-night all the way over to Istanbul on the 19th of May. But they are selling out. But the 9th of May, that Cannes Film Festival, newly launched today.
And don't forget, anyone that books an Ocean View on any of those dates will get the Classics Drinks package as well.
Absolutely.
I really like that one.
Yeah, it's my favourite.
Is it? I thought it would be. Anyway, the one that I might be booking...
Oh.
Do
you need to get your credit card out?
I just need to speak to it's my best friend's 40th birthday on the 6th of January 2017, and this cruise coincides with that. And I've never been to Australia. Anyway, here's a little overview. So, I mean, it looks incredible, this one.
It has so much to offer, this part of the world. And, yes, everyone knows the iconic Sydney, and we've all seen those magical views, but you'll see where we actually dock. But New Zealand, we go into some beautiful places. The sounds are absolutely stunning. You will see literally the best of Australasia between Australia and New Zealand on this cruise. On Solstice.
You know, again, you know, Keith, you've travelled around Australia and things like that, but to do it in style on a 5-star luxury ship, it just means
it's fantastic. And the great thing about Australasia, and particularly Australia, is they are mainly ocean-based cities.
Yes,
so
of course,
we've actually, it's a great way of exploring Australia. It's a great way of exploring New Zealand.
Anyway,
this is an incredible itinerary. Wait till you see
it. Let's start then.
I've got to quickly say, Sarah Avis has just tweeted, wow, what a choice of amazing cruises tonight. Thank you so much, Sarah. OK, so, yeah, you're over, first of all, in Sydney. You've got that flight over there. This is incredible. You've just seen the iconic Opera House. Get a chance to dock by the Opera House in Circular Quay. It is. Yes. I remember the first time I docked there and I woke up and looked out of my penthouse suite and just looked down. And, I was in my hot tub at the time.
Yes.
And this is an incredible part of the world, of course, Australia. This is a great foodie city, actually, which is quite goes very well, of course, with celebrity, because eating out here is such a pleasure. Staying out, the locals stay outside so much. You've got so many great beaches. You do the great beach walk from Coogee through to Bronte. You can get out in the water and explore it via the sea, head out into the bushland, and of course head out into the Blue Mountains, try some of the wines, try some of the local coffee. It's the best coffee in the world. And of course, you've got that amazing, wonderful, welcoming Australian charm that they give you. Lots of it. Except I'll be forgetting that when the rugby comes up very, very soon on Saturday. OK, then we're heading out, of course. You've actually got an Opera House tour included in this, and we should say that.
Oh, wow.
There's an Opera House tour there that's been included in the package in that 2-night stay in a 4-star hotel right in the centre. Then we're getting on board the ship Celebrity Solstice, an incredible Solstice-class ship, the very best for celebrity. 12 nights cruising, relaxing day at sea before you then go right the way around to Sydney's big competition in Australia, Melbourne. It's a very different type of city. It's sophisticated, it's slick, it's much more bohemian, real character-filled neighbourhoods. It produces some of the best art, music, cuisine, fashion and performance design, not only in Australia but in fact the whole world. And it's a great chance for you to head back to the exciting gold rush days and pan for gold on the Puffing Billy train. It's about 100 years old and it's a great experience. It really, really is.
And what's great is very few cruises go into Melbourne now, and that's why we wanted to bring this one tonight to you.
It is a very rare opportunity. I mean, I remember going in there and chatting to Bruce and Barry. I think they were 2 radio presenters there when we were in there, and it was absolutely funny, really, really great. OK, then we're going for... You think I'm joking about those names, that's true. OK, then we're going through relaxing days at sea before we then get to cruise some amazing fjords. These are, though, New Zealand fjords, and they've all got names like Dusky Sound, Doubtful Sound, and Milford Sound. These are incredible. Think about the Norwegian fjords on an even grander scale, being surrounded by wildlife, these incredible snow-hit mountains. It's absolutely stunning. You
Keith.
can't see the chocolate all around your nose there at all, Ruth, not at all. Okay, then we're going to go through to Dunedin, and this is your chance to enjoy a bit of Scotland in the heart of New Zealand. In fact, it's home to New Zealand's only castle. You might even hear the bagpipes played as you arrive, and it's a beautiful, much akin and much linked with Edinburgh, so it gives you a beautiful idea. But of course, even more dramatic mountains than Arthur's Seat for you to enjoy. Then Akaroa's next. This is on the eastern shores of New Zealand. It's a little slice of France this time, sitting in the shadow of the snow-capped southern Alps, secluded beaches, quaint boutiques, and a gorgeous large harbour which is full of a very rare dolphin that you only find here called Hector's dolphins. Then we're going through to windy Wellington, been called recently by Lonely Planet the coolest little capital in the world. That's an incredible thing to do, is to take the old train up and then walk back down through the gardens. I do recommend you do that. Wellington is very, very cool. It's situated right on the Cook Straits, named of course after our lovely cook. As in Captain Cook, not a cook. And then this is often compared with San Francisco, again because of the hills. You've got a great chance here to explore the great food culture and to head out into the heart of a land of glistening waters that the Maori call... Well, the Maori call it something different, but this is the heart of the New Zealand wine trail, and you can go right through to Martinborough, and it will plunge you headfirst into the award-winning wine traditions of this very trendy area. And you've also got Gandalf and Frodo and the Lord of the Rings that you can experience from there as well. Relaxing days at sea before you then go through to Tauranga. This was initially settled by the Maori in the 13th century. It's on the northeastern coast of New Zealand. It's situated within Captain Cook's Bay of Plenty, and it's a great chance for you to go through to the exploding mud pools of Rotorua. This is the stronghold of Maori culture in the whole of New Zealand. It's the primary tourist attraction that everyone heads to. You've got the Rainbow Springs there. You'll see the Maoris doing their war dancing. And probably if you tune into the World Cup again, you'll get an idea of that.
Yes, the haka,
it's an incredible experience. And you've got loads of unique trees and exotic birds, such as the kiwi, that are unique to this part of the world. Then we're going through to Auckland, where you're going to disembark and have a 2-night stay in a 4-star hotel. This is such an incredible itinerary, so intense in Australasia. This is the only city in the world built on top of active volcanic field of over 60 separate volcanoes. It's incredible. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe. It's a true maritime city. It's got a vibrant waterfront district. It's got a busy harbour, an iconic bridge that offers up great views of Rangitoto Island right across the Gulf that you're seeing there. And you've got things like the Devonport and Waikiki Ranges for you to enjoy. You can hop on a ferry over to Waiheke Island, see the forests, the beaches, the farmland, the vineyards of its dramatic coastline, and you get a chance, if you can, to head up Rangitoto, New Zealand's youngest and most striking mountain.
I mean, what a trip of a lifetime.
It is.
I really am very tempted with this one. Again, you will get the free classics drinks package with the ocean view above. You've got all extra stays for star hotels in Sydney. You get the Sydney Opera House tour there, and of course the 4-star hotel in Auckland as well, with that amazing volcanic explorer tour as well. Just want to mention the drinks package one more time. Actually, Ruth, you talk us through the drinks package.
I will.
Go on.
Well, for me, what I love is the specialty teas and coffees, especially going to Cafe Albatro. I'm a real winey. I was going to say wino, but then you take that the wrong way. I love a glass of red wine, and I learned so much about wines, and it's just wonderful. But the brands as well.
I was going to say.
And this is the big thing for me. I'm a big gin drinker, and you know, and it's not just about the alcohol, of course, with these packages, but for me, Tanqueray was included with this package.
Yeah.
That's a premium brand, and that's very unusual to get that. So again, you can really enjoy top brands.
Yes,
top, you know.
Absolute, vodka, Jack Daniels, these are all included in that.
It is, again, my favourite drinks package. Now, just to remind you, we've got great prices on the inside, but if you do go for the ocean view, you will get that free classics drinks package there.
And you can see how little it is to upgrade to a balcony once you've got to ocean view. If you look at 8th of January 17, that literally works out at £7 a day to go from ocean view to balcony.
And when you've seen so many beautiful places, to have that private
to sail
balcony,
through the Milford Sound and Dusky Sound, you would, wouldn't you?
Right. I can honestly say I think it's been the most spectacular show. I wanted to do every single one of these cruises. Let's remind you of what we're seeing tonight. Many of the offers are exclusive, of course, with Planet Cruise, and the offers I think you'll agree, outstanding in terms of value. We started off, in fact, Keith, this is your cruise, isn't it?
This is a great chance to come and cruise with me. I'd love to meet you and chat to you. It's so great to do it when we do the big events. And last year we were in the fjords. This year we're off to Iceland. This is the most exciting itinerary I think I've seen in a long, long time. Come and join me for a cocktail party and chat.
And I know I always take the mick out of Keith, but on a serious note, he really, really will spend time with every single person that comes up to say hello.
Absolutely. And remember that you need to book quickly for this one. It will sell out very fast.
Then we moved on to the Celebrity Constellation. How good is it? I mean, this is under £1,000. The Ocean View was only £100 more, I believe.
It is, and once you go to Ocean View, then you get your classic drinks package. So you're getting Ocean View and drinks for £100.
And if you are wondering why the prices are so good, it is the buy one, get one half price offer. So we've included that in that price on the screen there as well. Only deposit needed. These are going to go fast tonight, so please put that deposit down, and then you know you're safe for that one. We then moved on to the Celebrity Millennium. How good is this? Hong Kong, Vietnam, Thailand, Singapore. Very similar to the cruise that we're doing in about 5 weeks' time. And again, we've even included your tips on that one, under £2,000. And it is a trip of life, and you get to see and do so much on that one.
You absolutely do.
Then we moved on to Celebrity Equinox. Now, Ruth, I don't think I've ever seen, we'll just give you the correct details for this. I don't think I've ever seen an experience that really, really is so magical. The flights of this, that VIP luxury service now.
If I could choose one holiday out of all of these, this would be the one I would choose because of that wonderful trip to and from the cruise. And also, Equinox was voted best ship overall this year.
Wow, and then finally we just saw the Celebrity Solstice 9-night Sydney to Auckland cruise, under £2,500. I would definitely upgrade to the Ocean View on this one and get that drinks package. I'd even stretch to the balcony.
Yep. And of course, don't forget our little hot pick thrown in earlier, which is that wonderful short Caribbean cruise, 8-night cruise and stay in Miami. Interior from $899, outside free ocean view to balcony upgrade $1,049.
If you are on a smaller budget, you want to experience 5-star luxury, that's the one to go for. Just very quickly, don't forget everything is on our website, planetcruise.co.uk, and you can call us up to 10:30 tonight and first thing tomorrow morning. Last time Ruth did a whole celebrity takeover show, the phones were really ringing.
They were. It was a whole year ago, can you believe that?
No.
But, yes, it is. But I think it's time for us to kick our feet back and finish the strawberries here on the lawn.
Yeah, well, we've all finished the drink. We've got a few strawberries
Sean's
left.
finished the drink, we finished the strawberries.
I know, actually, I was going to say, yeah, can we get another bottle for Sean, please? Yeah, he has finished it all off. Jeff Scott says here, fantastic choice, fantastic cruise line. Far East looks great, top value. That's from Jeff Scott on Twitter.
Wonderful, thank you, Jeff.
Ruth, a massive thank you. I know you've worked really hard putting this show together.
We have, but we're delighted to bring it to you.
Well, it's been outstanding. I want to book everyone. Please get on the phone lines as soon as you can, because I know how busy we're going to be. We'll see you, Ruth, soon on the sofa. Yes. Keith, we'll see you next week. But don't forget, we've got another show this Friday as well.
If you've just joined us and you've never cruised before but want to find out more, then join me, Justin, on Friday at 11 AM. I'll tell you the do's and don'ts, I'll give you the top tips and the best prices, all from Planet Cruise.